Happy Friday. I hope you're having a productive day today. My pearl of wisdom is from Rabbi Gold and it's called Second Chance. And although I posted the video, I realized everybody would rather hear my voice, so I'm going to attempt to copy what he said. He tells the story of this man, Shimmy, who was hired by this big school in California to come and play from Israel his violin at their dinner. And there was a man in charge, a host, to take care of him when he arrived. So this Shimmy arrived in Los Angeles, and the man came to pick him up from the airport and took him to his house. Shimmy took out his suitcase and he left his violin in the car, knowing that in a few hours he's going to be leaving to the event. So a few hours later, they got in the car and they went to the event. When he went to the trunk to pick up his violin, it was not there, and he freaked out. And the host realized what happened. They had two minivans. He picked up his guest, the violin player, Shimmy, with his wife's vehicles, minivan, and he took his minivan to the event. And they realized that this was Oxnard, and they live in LA, and there was no way that he can get back and forth on time. The event was starting soon, and only he had keys to that second vehicle. And Shimmy felt terrible. They both felt terrible. And Shimmy realized that this was the end of his career once the word gets out, how irresponsible he is. Anyway, the event went on. Shimmy flew back to Israel, and he felt horrible. A year later, he receives a phone call, and the number looked familiar, and he picked it up, and it was the same man that had hired him the year before. And he said, "You know, we're having another event. Would you like to come play?" And Shimmy said, "Please, please, please, at any cost. I want to redeem myself. I feel terrible for what happened last year." So the man says, "We were upset, but on the other hand, we understand that you have this wonderful talent and you play great music, so we want to give you a second chance." So Shimmy flew back and went to play. And this Rabbi Gold, who tells the story, said when he was sitting there and listening to Shimmy play with his whole heart and soul, he said he was just so touched. And he says, "I realized that we are all like Shimmy. God flies us in from Shemayim, from heaven. And each one of us is given a violin, a gift, a talent, something that we should come into this world and play and add music to the symphony of life. But what happens, we get distracted many times and we don't play the music that we were given the gifts and talents to play. We forget to play our music, we forget to do our mission, whatever music that we're supposed to play in this big symphony. And we beat ourselves up for it. And this time of the year, Hashem, God calls us and he says, "You know what? I'm giving you a second chance to redeem yourself." So my footnote is, during the year, we do things that maybe we're not supposed to do. We might speak to, say the wrong words or do the wrong actions. And this time of the year, Hashem is saying, come back. Doesn't matter what you did. Just show me that you're sincere and that you really want to redeem yourself and rectify your ways, and I'm here for you. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Shabbat Shalom, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye for now.